Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play whatever this campaign is called right now. It's Signal Pyre. I don't know, I guess we can't get the actual name of the overall thing, but it's Tame, I think is what it's called. But it's Warcraft 3 Reforged, and we're doing the bonus campaign, which tries to make you care about oh, these berserkers actually work for me. And of course, we can now spawn more berserkers.
My strength. Who you want me kill?
Oh no, they have limited life, so I shouldn't have wasted that. Alright, let's get moving here while they're still around. We've got boxes we want to destroy, but only after we've killed some giant sea hunters.
I'm acting on them. The brazier is guarded by some kind of sea giant. Getting to it won't be as easy as I thought. Heads will roll.
Oh, never mind. We already lit one.
No mercy. Sweet. What lies before me?
Boots of Quel'Thalas. Grab that.
Paths converge.
That gives us... okay, we've lost our guys, so no point in rushing now. We've lost our headhunter spirits. These give you agility 6, so actually it would be more useful on Rokan.
I'm ready to track.
But they're not something we really need to worry about holding on to.
I've got the scent.
If we reach a point where there's decisions to be made about what gear we're going to keep. But yeah, I never played World of Warcraft. Not online, not on YouTube. Online. Not on YouTube, not on YouTube. I just never played it. Struck me like when I heard about it in EverQuest, it just seemed like something that would be
on the prowl.
Maybe too addictive if you got into it, or just too nerdy. And I got really excited when I first heard about Final Fantasy RPG, but I never ended up trying it out either. I mean, Final Fantasy Online RPG, I should say. Whatever it was, 11, I guess. But now I can't help but think, like, as far as it being... Like, it had a monthly subscription fee, but I don't think... I think it was probably felt less rip-offy than a lot of modern games where it's about microtransactions, like free-to-play, freemium games. Like, it's the idea that, yeah, you can't play unless you pay once a month, and it's up to you to, if you play it enough to get anything out of it. Or just playing it for a few hours a week, but you enjoy that time you spend with the game and it's worth paying for to you, fine. But the whole freemium thing just really... I saw a review of the latest Star Trek online game, and apparently it's just... If you're already addicted to the game, fine, but otherwise it's apparently kind of awful. But then again, I'm trying to even remember where I read this review of it, so... I don't. I just remember reading, like, oh, you're grinding for materials, and you can buy... Apparently you can buy upgrades for your ship, and otherwise you're grinding for materials, and it just doesn't feel like very Star Trek-y. I don't know why I'm talking about that right now. Oh, let's get a couple of extra spear guys out here. Temporarily, but...
Flush them out. My quarry nears. Unleash my strength.
Did we lose a guy somewhere? No, you're just...
Where you want me go?
Where you want me to go?
I'm ready to track.
I guess that's what I meant to say.
I'm acting on instinct. That vile creature stands in my way.
Well, I mean, that's no way to talk to this guy. We might be able to befriend him. Or turn him into... that's the thing, is that frog thing lasts for a very short time on high-end guys. It's a little weird how it works.
feel you, man. You be tricksy. What lies before me?
So I don't know what's going on in this middle section, or even if we're allowed to visit it.
Flush them out.
Oh.
I wander alone.
It's about to start destroying those things blindly, just thinking, oh, buildings. And then, oh wait, no, friendly buildings.
On the prowl.
Even though that exact same design could be used for hostile trolls on another map.
By fang and claw. You see the little
He's still got a little ways to go before you level up, huh?
Sweet. Das Dingo.
Alright, so...
Flush them out.
got a pretty sizable force now.
Our paths converge.
Let's head for these guys that somehow didn't notice us, even though we were right there.
My quarry nears. Sweet. I'm ready to track.
Ooh, it's the Sea King.
Unleash. Whoa, he's a big one. I'm in for a serious fight.
I guess. Everybody use your ultimates then. Try not to crash the game out. This is one of these pain blasts they talked about.
What lies before me?
Well, we seem to have taken care of things.
On the prowl.
Is trouble brewing?
So until those guys,
Got the righteous groove. I'm ready to track.
let's grab Killmaim, a slender crescent axe.
My quarry nears.
Killmaim increases the attack damage of the hero by 20 when carried. Also causes your hero's attack to steal life. When Deathrin found his lady, Alurana, in the arms of another, he went to the barons and cried out. An axe burst forth from the standstiff to answer. Deathrin slew Alurana and her lover and hurled the axe of Val's might into the deep blue sea. Cool, so it's an axe that was used for murdering women. Tome of Intelligence, that's going to go to Rokan. He's smart enough never to talk, apparently. Tome of Agility, that goes to Rokan. You have strength of 38.5. You have strength of 45.
You seem a little parched.
You actually need it
Another
more.
round?
Because eventually I'll move the boosting gear around and you'll still be below. Although it might be that because he's 2 levels below, he's actually now going to be 1 base strength above a Rexar, but it doesn't matter.
Our paths converge.
Alright, return to Thrall.
I wander alone.
Inside my bit of anger. Should probably stop in the Voodoo Lounge and see if there's anything we want to buy here. Because it didn't even look. But more likely we want to sell out. Like, I'm getting to the point now where I have more unique things that I can carry without going and hiring Kodo Beasts, just because I don't want to give up things that are unique. So, certainly not going to use most or any of these things in the future. And I certainly could just buy, let's see, Orb of Slow. Add 6 bonus damage to the attack of the hero when carried. The hero's attacks also become ranged. Have a chance to slow a target. Speed by 60%. Yeah. It's a chance to slow.
Name your poison.
You got poison, which does poison damage. I like that. You have this thing,
Years.
which slows speed and attack rate.
Don't worry.
You
Be
have
happy.
Orb of Fire, 3 fire damage, and does splash. I'm actually not going to bother with the Orb of Slow. There's nothing else here that I'd want to buy.
Is trouble brewing?
Unique consumable.
I'm ready to track.
I think at this point everything is unique almost.
I'm ready to track.
Alright, we will go back to the Darkspear Village.
Our paths.
You gotta hurry, man. The human fleet be drawing near.
Yeah, whatever.
I've got the scent.
So we could try to explore the rest of this island just for fun, but...
My strength.
see what's going on over here. You just refuse to level up. You're close, but you just won't go over the edge. Don't push him because he's over the edge.
Flush them out. My quarry nears.
Have one on the house.
That did it.
Is trouble brewing?
So... let's get even better drunkenness skills.
Flush them out.
I guess nobody needs to heal up. Ruined bracers, reduce spell damage.
lies
Not even
before
going to
me?
pick them up.
Mangy cur.
At the point where eventually I just need to buy a bunch of books because we keep finding better items just dropped by monsters than we're finding available in stores. I never know, that might change. I want to go at least into Act 2 and make sure that we don't suddenly find, like, you know, Zeus Wand and Merlin's Magical Mystery Shop or something.
I'm acting on instinct. My fang and
But we're
claw.
attacking enemies who were available earlier. We just ignored them because they were not on the direct path to the village we wanted to go to.
Name your poison.
Are you running off to get reinforcements, or what's going on with you? These are enraged jungle stalkers. They're
I'm ready to
angry
track.
about being forced to retreat.
On the prowl.
Bowed out on the prowl.
We're under
And some
attack.
crabs, whatever. Storm Reaver Necrolites. So these are orcs here. Mantle of Intelligence +3, not even going to bother to pick it up. Tome of Experience, boost. Oh, man. Tome of Experience gives bonus experience points. We'll give it
Another
to
round?
we'll give it to Chen because he's behind, and they're all going to cap out eventually.
I'll put it on your tab.
We could have given it to one of these guys, and it may or may not have been wasted.
Years.
Not even sure, but didn't feel the need to save the game and test it to find out. Just because Chen was really the one that needed it more anyway. Okay, Goblin
Got the
Merchant.
scent.
Tome of Knowledge. Permanently increases strength, agility, and hero... strength, agility, and intelligence of hero by 1 when used. Well, we can buy those elsewhere, but let's go ahead and... let's buy one. What the hell?
I got the righteous groove.
Oh, we didn't even have to use it for inventory. It just gave him a permanent increase to everything. And that's the guy I wanted to, Rokon. He's our healer, so I've been working to really make sure his stats are maxed. Intelligence, at least.
On the prowl.
I'm assuming his intelligence affects how much his magic heals for. No, it says healing 425 damage on primary target. Each jump heals less damage. So all it really does to have his intelligence be higher is it makes it less likely he'll run out of MP. And he can run out of MP in these boss battles. Like if I get into a major fight, I am not going to be able to heal constantly. Because it's got a cooldown which is pretty small, but I will eventually just run out of MP if I heal, cooldown wears off, heal, cooldown wears off, heal, cooldown wears off.
You bet Trixie.
We're under attack.
Is this the entrance? This is the entrance. Let's just get back here.
I hear you, man.
Flush them out.
Yeah, I think having all these auras is helping a lot too.
I'm ready to.
Because I don't feel like I'm super great at this, but what the... Oh, you guys didn't even make it into the Zeppelin, so you're certainly not going to make it to this next Zeppelin. To Tame a land. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so... I mean, it's basically set up whatever we want to believe is happening. The humans are attacking. They're attacking the trolls, they're attacking the orcs. Before we saw a bunch of humans, we could have kind of said, oh, they were gathering up for some other expedition and we attacked them. It did appear that they attacked an orc outpost. We didn't have witnesses. Maybe it was something else. But no, those human ships are just bombarding troll villages, and trolls are part of the horde. So we're beyond being able to kind of say that what we saw happening isn't what's happening.
I wander alone.
I think it might be time to sell off our Orbs of Lightning, and maybe even our Mana Stone. I think we just have to hold on to the stuff that's unique at this point, or that I really actually want to keep and use. We'll go ahead and let Chen Storm Stout gain his experience. He'll be like half a level behind. But we don't need to be fighting these centaurs. We're just going to ignore them and run right through. There will be time for Chen to get caught up. We have a fourth hero who has yet to join the party. We have a total of 4 at the end of all of this that are like permanently attached to our team. So you orcs, you're fine with it? He came into the base. You guys are totally cool with that, huh? Okay.
The righteous groove.
Orb of Fire damage does splash. Orb of Fire does splash, but I think we might have reached the point where it's not worth having around either.
Das Dingo.
I like this because it tells you how much your mana regeneration is, and I feel like it's higher than...
I feel you, man.
Agility and Intelligence by 5 is better than Agility by 6. Get rid of that. We get rid of that.
Sweet.
What are your orders?
Well, Nazgrel is back. That's nice.
Well. Flush them out.
You're no longer carrying anything that I don't want to keep. So this is creating Endurance Aura. But now I've got 2 things that are doing Endurance Aura. So I think the Sacred Relic, I don't want to get rid of it because it's unique.
Our paths converge.
We can put it in the stash. But we can try. I believe we actually failed to put it in the stash.
Unleash my strength.
Another round?
Yeah, he still got it.
Before me.
You still got
Don't
it.
worry.
Click, click,
Be
click,
happy.
click.
I'm ready to track. Our paths converge. Flush them out. Unleash
Inventory
my strength.
management, guys.
I've got the scent.
We've hit the point where I'm selling everything that isn't unique.
I wander
If I can go buy replacements, I'm getting rid of it now.
I'm ready to track. I'm acting on instinct. On the prowl. I'm acting on instinct. My quarry nears.
Because we were doubling up endurance over there for a while, and that is not necessary.
Another round? Oh, gladly.
Strength and armor by 3.
I'll put it on your tab.
I don't think
What
it's needed.
lies before
I was going to
me?
get rid of his cask, but the cask, unless it's giving you a really tiny amount of regeneration, it actually does seem kind of useful.
Jaman.
And we've got some neat stuff here, like the Thunder Lizard Demon, Blood Feather Heart, Runed Gauntlets, Armor plus 3. Actually, they could probably just go.
What lies before me? Our paths converge.
Because I think
My
I can
quarry
probably...
nears.
They're not unique. Like, I guess I got them as a drop from somebody, and I don't know where to buy more, but it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal.
I wander alone.
Certainly, we could be buying, like... Yeah, this I'm still holding on to, even though I could buy a replacement. Strength, Intelligence, and Agility of the hero by 5.
I got the righteous groove.
Agility and Intelligence 5.
Das Dingo.
It is what it
I
is.
feel you, man.
Is this a time for us to consider
Sweet.
the Voodoo Lounge? You know, it takes a while for them to read.
Unleash my strength. I hear you, man.
Agility, Intelligence, Strength.
Name your poison.
What the hell? Let's get you caught up with everybody.
Have one on the house.
And then we'll call it... Oh, it's just a little too early to call it a video. We can wrap up the act here, I believe. Get you up to level 8. Oh, it's 100. I thought it was like 1,000.
Is trouble brewing?
So no, that was probably a waste, but
I'm ready to
we certainly got enough money. It's fine. Alright, what's up, Thrall?
on the prowl.
What up, dog? Well, you're not a dog, though. Orcs are kind of animals. Actually, our hero is a little bit more canine than he is. Than Thrall, I mean.
I'm glad you returned safely, Rexar.
And that you didn't
You've
take
done
my
well.
Farseer
My
guy with
scouts
you.
have informed me that the Dark Spear trolls have landed further down the coast.
Just a
They'll
second.
be much safer under the Horde's protection.
Cool.
Still, the situation with the humans has intensified.
I'd like you to murder them all.
I've received word
Bye.
that they're sending an emissary to parley with me. We're to meet at Razor Hill around midnight. I don't know, Thrall. It sounds like a trap to me.
No permits, no
Let me
parlay.
go to your place. I can't imagine that Jaina Proudmoore would ever set me up, Rexar.
The bomb.
Even so, I'm not one to run from a fight. Just trust me. If you're right, we'll have lost nothing.
That's a good point. Well, I'm mad on the fact that they might be insulted that you didn't send your ruler, and they will attack even though they weren't going to. So never mind, we're not quite done yet. I thought we were actually ready to wrap up this whole act now. Act 2 is shorter than Act 1, if I remember right, and Act 3 is shorter than Act 2.
We're under attack!
And we're under attack. And I think I used attack move, so we will be fighting some worthless foes on our way here. We don't have very far to go, and they'll be in our way on the return trip, too, if I don't get rid of them now, so... Oh, we have, Nazgrel with us. He's not a hero, he just has enhanced hit points, I guess. Enhanced hit points. He just has more hit points than a usual raider would have.
I've got the scent.
Shouldn't be using attack movement here. We're going to a parlay. There's no way that this will lead to violence. I'm sure everything's going to be fine once we get in here. The Wildkin, the Berserk Wildkin there is clearly part of the human group who's come to meet with us. Kind of cinematic occurs rather than there just being people there.
This is it. The meeting place lies just beyond. Greetings, humans. It's about time you showed up.
Hey, we got here like 4 seconds after you.
This ogre cannot be the orc war chief.
And you are not Jaina Proudmore.
You're way too feminine.
Jaina? Why would you think she would be? Enough of this drivel. We'd hoped to corner your wretched war chief, but you will have to suffice. Strike!
This is not a very good ambush that the humans are pulling off here.
Assassins. I knew this.
Well, I mean, it's a good ambush in the sense that they have a bunch of guys come out and attack us, but... And it's rarely is it ever worth even setting up any of our special skills.
Tell me who sent you, human. Was it Jaina?
I just told you I didn't know why Jaina would be involved.
You have no idea what's coming for you.
A bunch of feeble human attacks.
Just beginning.
And I'm gonna instantly turn into a bunch of bones. Oh, actually, he doesn't. Well, that was a bit of a non-event ambush, but... Sweet. Sweet. I love it when we have subjected to feeble human treachery. Voodoo spirits, because he's a voodoo child, voodoo child. Lord knows he's a voodoo child.
Another round?
Another round, that's right. You know what? Centaur Sorcerer, you really should have just left one alone.
I'll give it a shot.
You really should have just left one alone. I didn't even look for loots at the end of that ambush, did I? And we forgot to bring Misha with us to fight the ambush. You can tell how deeply concerned I was. There are some stretches of this game that get a little tricky. The issue being that, like, even when you die, you can instantly just regen somewhere else. So you're never really in any threat here. But much like I would imagine in World of Warcraft, like, I've never played it, I'm pretty sure if you die, maybe you lose money. Maybe it's like Diablo and you lose your gear that you had with you. I think more likely you just game over and have to start somewhere else. Like, that's how I would guess it would work. But what we're going to do is call it a video, and when we come back next time, we'll go and check in with Thrall and be like, hey, Thrall, yeah, you know, humans suck. We've been trying to tell you. We'll see what he says next.